Hello, everybody. Happy October 31st. Happy Halloween. I'm glad everybody can make it on the call this Saturday, and just really grateful to have everybody on the call because obviously you could be doing all types of things, and the fact that you're taking out the time of your day to be on this call is a huge deal. So just super grateful. Whoever's on this call is obviously meant to be here. You're going to hear some great information. You're going to hear some great knowledge. You're going to hear some great content today. You're going to be able to hear a great upcoming success story. You're going to be able to hear a lot of information about, really what we plan on doing here in the next 30 to 60 days. But just really glad you guys are on the call, and I'm going to go over just some content here, just to share with you guys some wisdom. And, it's not just through me, but it's through other people who I've been able to study from. Those who don't know me, I've been studying the concept of how thoughts become things and how you can manifest your reality by really focusing on what it is you believe in. And as long as it's good for humanity and, it's in accordance to the law and, as long as it's good for other people, this type of philosophy can completely change your life because it did for me around 3 years ago. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to kind of jump in to some content here. So if you have a pen and paper, I'll definitely take this out. This is some inspiration. It's really focusing on your belief, how to raise your belief level, and just to understand that you are God's highest form of creation and that you deserve success. You deserve to have whatever it is you want out of life. But I'm going to go in here to a book actually called The $1 Million Secret Hidden in Your Mind by Anthony Norvell, and I've been reading this for a couple of days now, and just absolutely hooked on it. But I'm just going to kind of go into something that really stood out to me. I think it could really help out for you guys. But it's a subchapter called "Be the Genius You Believe You Are." And this sentence right here, these couple sentences, I think are very powerful. But it says right here, there is great power in believing you are truly a genius. Okay, and genius being, whatever type of person you want to be. It doesn't have to be somebody who wants to invent something or a rock star, superstar. But say you want to become a top income in network marketing. This is what it's referring to, is just being your best self, because we all have the capacity, we all have the same mental faculties to utilize and really achieve the destiny that we're looking for, but it's just up to us individually to study these and to really have the belief that we can achieve the things we want. But he goes on and says, there is a great power in believing you are truly a genius. You must do more than believe, however. You must be. Okay, and I think that's so huge. If you really think about that, you can't just believe that you're going to have success. You have to already be success. Okay, so in order to be successful, you have to first act successful. You got to think success. It even says right here, you first cultivate the qualities of your mind which make for genius, before the world will reward you with its acclaim and fortune. So you first have to become the person you want to inside of your mind. Okay, we all have a self-image. We all have a self-concept of ourselves, and whatever you hold up there most dominant is who you're going to become. And here's the thing, guys, is that there's nothing wrong with wanting to become a better you. There's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with wanting to become better in life, and you have the right to demand the best life that life has to offer. So just understand that you deserve to have the life you want. You deserve to have success. You deserve to be able to travel around the world. You deserve to be able to help out your family and your friends close by. You deserve to be the person that you were destined to be. And here's the thing, too. But you must really begin to believe you were born to inherit the earth and all therein. And, I just think these are powerful words right here. Even just one last sentence. All great men or women who have ever achieved anything worthwhile or enduring have been infused with this higher purpose in living. And that statement right there, you have to be infused with this higher purpose of living. So think right now, and we always say it, looking at your why, but just, today after this call, do a little bit of reflection. Really look at, what you were able to accomplish this past month in October. But most importantly, look at the next 60 days till the end of the year and going into 2016. Really look at what it is you want out of this business, what it is you want out of life, what it is you want out of Project 7. Just really looking at this, this last sentence, all great men or women who have ever achieved anything worthwhile or enduring have been infused with this higher purpose in living. And I think this is just so awesome because thankfully through the Zango Goodness Foundation and Project 7, we're able to give back and feed other people. And I just think this is such a higher purpose of living. And so when you get really involved in a higher purpose of living, whether it be for yourself or for other people or for the environment in whole, you're really going to have a new inspiration. You're going to be just on fire with excitement and enthusiasm and passion. But that's just really what I want to share with you guys. Last thing right here until I go into a little bit about presenting. This sentence is very powerful. Looking at this here, there must be a change in your mental concept first. So that's first, is that you must change your mental concept. The idea that you want to express, the work you want to do, the home you want to live in. when you once know for sure what it is you want and you hold
tenaciously
to that idea, your circumstances of life will gradually begin to change. Okay, I know that's powerful right there, but basically what this author is saying, he's saying that you have to know exactly what it is you want. You have to know exactly where it is you want to go. You have to know exactly what type of house you want to live in. You have to know what kind of car you want to drive. You have to know how many people you want to feed. You have to know what countries you're going to go, check out. You got to really visualize and really get creative with this. You got to see this in your mind. My mentor once told me, what you visualize, you materialize. Okay, and this gets fun, guys. I guarantee after this call, sit down for 5-10 minutes, turn nothing on, just be in complete silence and just think to yourself. Let your imagination wander off and start thinking, what type of goals do I want to hit in the next 30 days, in the next 60 days, in the next 90 days? Where do I want to be 1 year from now? Where do I want to be October on Halloween of 2016? Okay, and we have all these holidays coming up. We have Thanksgiving coming up next month. We have December coming up, Christmas, and obviously this is time to really hang out with the family and share time and love with your loved ones. But just think about this: by you working hard for the next 28 days, maybe you can be able to afford something to give to your family and close friends. But say if you don't work hard and you end up slacking around and don't really put in the work and effort, maybe you're not able to give back to those loved ones as if you really put in the work and really put in the hard work. So I just encourage you guys for these next 28 days, for the next year, for the next 60 days to close out the year, I would just really put in the work, do whatever you have to do to really accomplish those goals and dreams. But really what I wanted to focus on, something really quickly here, is just presenting, and this is the key to success if you want to become a professional network marketer. If you want to really start to make a six-figure income, if you're down to making $250 a month, to $500 a month, even to $1,000 a month, you can do that without being, a presenter, without being, really good with presenting, because you can always have somebody present for you. That's the coolest part about network marketing, is that if you really don't like to present, you can have somebody else present to you. You just have to invite somebody to hear the presentation through somebody who can present. But now, if you're trying to become a leader, if you're really trying to step up, create a massive group, a massive network, if you're trying to build a huge sales team, then you're really going to have to step up as a leader, take initiative, and begin presenting. And I can tell you guys this right now, I failed at public speaking 3 years ago. I was terrified to speak, cannot speak for over a minute of the same train of thought. And so obviously you can tell I've made some changes in my life, and by presenting, it's not only changed my business and my finances, but it's changed who I am in every aspect in my life. I'm now different because of the presenting techniques that I've been able to learn. Okay, and if you don't have the techniques right now, that's okay. You're going to learn that as you go by starting. A great mentor of mine once said, you can't be great and then start. You have to start to become great. So I just encourage you guys, step out of your comfort zone and start presenting. Really start looking at this information. We have a perfect PowerPoint posted up on Powerhouse Georgia and the Alpha Nation page. I would go on there, start studying this PowerPoint and practice it, and start sharing it with friends and family. And every single time you present it, you'll get better and better and better. So when you present with enthusiasm and when you present with just such passion, people are going to grab onto it. People are going to be really attracted to who you are and what you're presenting. So the better you get at presenting, the more attractive you're going to appeal, and that's when you're going to attract other people, more people into your life, into your business. So I just encourage you guys, really focus on that skill of presenting, presenting all the information. Actually, I just put together a PowerPoint. I'm gonna post it up on Powerhouse Georgia and Alpha Nation here after this call, so you guys can get a hold of it. It's a 20-minute video. I'm presenting all the products. I briefly go over my story, but I really want you guys to look at this video and just learn from it. Look at the products. Talk really look at each individual product. Look at what it does. Look how powerful they are. And look at what products that you can really find a niche for. Say one of these products you could really relate with, and you have a demographic, or obviously we have a marketplace, and if you can bring service to a marketplace, that's when you can start to earn profit. If you can find a problem in the marketplace, bring a solution to the marketplace, you can earn a profit. That's what entrepreneurship is. And so just understand that there's a lot of problems in the marketplace, and we have great solutions, great alternatives for that. So definitely just take a look at this video I'm about to post here in a little bit. It's going to go over all the products and allow you to understand, what to say, how to say it, and you'll get better and better as you go with presenting. But with that, that's it for me. Like I said, thank you for taking the time to get on this call. I'm really excited because we have two speakers coming up here who are going to be sharing some great value. The first speaker, actually, 14 days ago, 2 weeks from this day, Saturday, I actually got on a Skype call with this individual, and I can just tell he's fired up. When you talk to somebody new who just heard the business, they're fired up. He immediately got started, and he's just been an absolute boss, and actually, just not even taking breaks, but just straight breaking records. I mean, literally one of the fastest 1K leaders, which is the first rank within Django. He was able to do that within 14 days in 2 weeks. So that's just amazing. So what we're going to do, we're going to have him share his short story. He's going to go over a couple tips, give you some value on how he went to 1K, and just really share his excitement. But with that, Ruben Perez, are you on the line, buddy?
Sir, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead and take it away, brother.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, DJ. All right, good afternoon, guys. My name is Ruben Perez, and I'm fired up, guys. I'm fired up, actually. Well, I'm only 20 years old, and like DJ mentioned, I started this business 14 days ago. It honestly started with the curiosity and the desire to have knowledge. For me, I realized that the more you learn, the more you earn. So I wanted to get knowledge. After reading many great books like Think and Grow Rich and How to Win Friends and Influence People, I realized that these principles could really make your fortune, could really make you the best version of yourself. So through that, I met Jonathan, and if you guys know Jonathan Aguirre, y'all know that he's, stud of the studs. I managed to get a hold of him, and we really got to talk, and he actually told me that he met people, and these people were successful. They were doing it big at the age of 22, 21. They were actually achieving their dreams. And I've always realized that hanging out with people that are like-minded, that would really propel you to where it is you want to be. So then I got to meet Marcelo, I got to meet Natalie, and they blew my mind, honestly. They blew my mind. Really, really inspiring people. I managed to meet them, and right away I told them, how did you guys get there? I have the knowledge, but like they said, they had the applied knowledge. And honestly, that really blew my mind because knowledge is one thing. Everybody can have knowledge in their brain. Everybody can have these concepts, these ideas. But if you're not applying it, it's dead wood. It's just there. So really learning that, I really wanted to apply that knowledge. I got introduced to the opportunity, and I didn't think about it twice. I joined, no questions asked, because this is an opportunity that has so much value in it that I honestly couldn't believe it. And like they said, it's too good to be true because there's nothing out there that can be compared to. Like, really, to build a team, build a group, and to have that, opportunity to share to everybody, that's crazy. That gives you the power to change the world, and that's what we're all about. Everybody's here to change the world. Nobody just has the desire, or nobody actually had the opportunity to get to everybody, and it's right here. It's right here, and I believe that this is going to change the world. This is going to alter humanity in a different way that has never been able to do. So honestly, guys, one of the tips I want to give y'all is whatever the mind believes and conceives, the mind will achieve, by Napoleon Hill. Reading Think and Grow Rich and just realizing that, this book has the power to take you from rags to riches. Like, where else would you find something like that? We didn't even have this book in school. Like, it's crazy. So I held on to this synod. And it really took me far in life because whatever it is in your mind, that is what you will become. That's powerful stuff right there. And the second tip that I received, and I actually received this a few days into joining the business by Eric Warr. Just watching one of his seminars, he said, success loves speed. And that's crazy right there because with this opportunity, you can go as fast as you want. As fast as you want. You can build this empire as fast as you desire. It's just you have to be a man of will or a man of excuses. And that's really what it comes down to, what you want to do with this opportunity and how you want to perceive this opportunity, because everybody has the same opportunities. Everybody's given the same product, the same concept. You're given the same mentors, which is the most important part. You have people that are willing to stay up till 3 a.m. to really get you started, to work on your goals, on your success. I mean, that's crazy right there. So that's it with me, just work on those 2 tips, dwell on them for a little. And that's honestly how I got to 1K in 2 weeks. And that, that's not where I'm stopping. We're going 10K in a month, and that's the goal. You have to put down goals that, really scare you, that really motivate you to alter your habits, to change your mindset. But that's pretty much with me, guys. Thank you guys for actually taking the time to get on this call. I know everybody could be busy doing other things, but, this is an opportunity that it comes up and then it just flies away if you don't take advantage of it. So honestly, I just want to leave you guys with those words. I'm going to give it back to DJ Snyder. Freaking influential person. Like, he is really a life changer, and he's really motivational. But thanks again, guys, for joining this call, and give it back to DJ. Thank you so much, DJ. Appreciate you.
Awesome, brother. Awesome, Mr. Rubin. Wow, man, I'm just blown away by your knowledge and wisdom, man, for how young you are, 20 years old, already, on top of your game like this, man. It's absolutely incredible, man. Super proud of you. Congratulations on your achievements so far. And like you said, it's just the start, and success loves speed. So, a couple takeaways from that, man. I mean, that alone, success leaves clues, or, success obviously success leaves clues, but success also loves speed. So the quicker you move, the more curiosity people are with what you're doing. They see you're moving fast. They see you're doing big things. People are going to be attracted to that. So just great job, man. Really proud of you. What we're going to go ahead and do is just jump right in here. Obviously, you can start a business here for under $1,000. I mean, the fact that you can go from rags to riches is a huge deal. But what we're going to do, we're really going to talk about something important, something that's way bigger than all of us combined. Something that, like I was saying earlier on the beginning of the call, this is something that you can infuse yourself into with a higher purpose. And we have an amazing individual on the call who's just going to absolutely just take it away. He's going to really break down what Project 7 is, how it started, and he being, really the founder, and, we have a whole group who's just motivated for this. And, Project 7, really what it stands for is just impacting people in all 7 different continents. And we actually have a goal to feed 4 million people by 2022. Which is in 7 years from right now. So we have a huge deal. We're on a huge mission. This isn't just about, selling an amazing product line and building a business, which is absolutely amazing as well, but we're on a mission to feed other people. And the fact that you can actually even build a business behind this is tremendous as well. And, we're actually on a goal. Jarrell's going to really talk about it, but we had a goal to feed 400 people this month, and we started halfway through the month. I think we're getting very close. I'm actually about to place a meal pack order, to definitely feed some children, really help us hit our goal. But with that, I just want to introduce this phenomenal individual. This guy literally traveling all across the country, hanging out with people like Eric Worre, author of GoPro, building your professional network marketing business. I mean, literally, this guy has been called by God and is allowing God to work through him. And without him, I don't know if this project would be moving as quickly as it is. And so with that, we're going to have Mr. Jarrell White really break down why he's excited. He's going to go ahead and close out the call because we all know, and if you don't know, Jarrell gets fired up, and he's probably going to go 5 minutes, 10 minutes plus, and just going to let him just pour his heart into you guys, man. This guy's such an encourager, such a motivator, such an inspiration for thousands and thousands of people. So I encourage you guys, get excited about this meal pack program. We're about to change the world. We're about to change many people's lives, and it's all going to it's all going to happen because we put our work together, we put our thoughts together, and we really work together as a team, as a family. So with that, guys, thanks for being on the call. We're going to have Mr. Jarrell White really close this out and just take it away, brother. Mr. Jarrell White, are you there?
Hey, how's it going, Mr. DJ? Definitely, brother.
Doing good, my brother.
Thank you for putting this call together, first and foremost, man. I know it was last minute for a lot of people, but that's the thing, and that's really where I want to start off is it's a lot of things that, are going on in today's world that we seldomly don't pay attention to that are happening all around the world. And, that's what caught my eye, 30 days to honestly, it's 30 days ago that this, it really set in my heart. I had I'm not sure if anybody was on the call is religious, so I don't want to offend anybody, but me personally, I had a religious moment, and I had a moment where it like hit me, and then the world's problems came full circle to me, and I saw something. I saw that we had a vehicle here, and if you don't know who I am, before I even got that far, my name is Jarrell White. I'm 26 years of age, and I got to tell you, I'm excited about life more than ever. Just seeing life in a different perspective, being around these positive individuals, having DJ be my mentor and showing me different things upon the world and educating me on different aspects where I really played the blind eye. But now that I know what I know what Project 7 is going. I know what it's about. But I want to share it with you guys today. I want to bring the value of Project 7 to you guys today. And Project 7 actually derives from actually me being in my lifestyle and growing up. See, all of my lifestyle when, my mom was at work and she would work multiple jobs, and, I would go to Boys and Girls Clubs. I would go to different youth centers, and someone would always give back to me. Someone would always hand me food, or somebody would always make sure I was clothed. Somebody would always make sure I had the necessities that I needed in life to grow up. And as I grew up, I slowly dreamt away from those things. But as I had a conversation, about the good 30 days ago with my mom, she really allowed me to reflect on where I came from, to really get back to the root of really the core of how I grew up. And I thought about that. And when I thought about that, it transpired into, well, if someone helped me, why can't I help someone else around the world who has no resources? If someone gave their all to me, why can't I give my all and pay it forward to someone else who doesn't have anything? And that's when it hit me. It became so transparent that day I knew that, it was a higher mission. I found a deeper purpose for a living. And when I found that purpose, I just decided to start telling the world. And, I got to tell you, by far of it getting this far, I'm blessed in each and every way for each and every one of you guys who have contributed, who have instead of paying or doing something with your own money, have looked inside of your hearts and you've really said, okay, cool. Instead of me buying an iPhone or instead of me buying, this frivolous object, I want to help someone who doesn't have anything. And that's what we've been able to do. And I really want to talk about what Ruben talked about, the opportunity of making the world, the opportunity to make a difference in today's world is really vital. It's really, it's a play on words, but not enough people actually focus on that. And that's what it's all about. It's about really, each and every one of us having the ability to change someone else's life. I used to look at strangers as strangers, but now I look at strangers as friends because I haven't gotten a chance to meet them. With Project 7, it allows you to find a place inside of your heart and surround yourself with a community of positive individuals who are looking to seek out world change. On a 7-year commitment over 7 continents to go feed 4 million people, that takes devotion. See, by December 30th, 2022, when we look back at what we've done from today all the way into the future, and we look and we say, wow, we fed 4 million people, it's going to be an organization of people with pure hearts. And at the end of the day, you can really understand that it's about giving because it's not what you can take, it's about what you'll leave behind. And what Project 7 is all about is leaving behind a positive environment for young generations to grow up in and surround themselves with entrepreneurship, surround themselves with success, but surround themselves with understanding that giving back and paying forward is really how we'll continue to make this world a better place. Because the idea of statistics, and the statistics say that there is more than enough food, there is more than enough abundant food in today's globe to feed the world. But through everything that we've all done, through all the litigation and all these other angles that, I won't get into, but through everything else, it restricts people from being able to reach that food, dip into those spots. So we as Project 7, we partnered up with Zango. So we partnered up with Zango because we knew that Zango's intentions were pure. We knew their hearts were right. And through Project 7 and through Zango, we agreed to go out there and share this plan to the world. See, the kids that need this food in Project 7 are kids who can't even digest regular food like you and I. See, like you and I can eat regular food. The kids over here in Africa cannot do that. The kids over in Afghanistan can't do that. The kids who are running and are part of refugee camps can't do that because they've been so deprived of food, their bodies don't recognize it as being regular food. It simply passes through their system and they never get nutrients. Well, here with Zango, they created this fabulous meal pack. And through this meal pack, this Zango Goodness Meal Pack porridge, this is now the newest way and the best way for those kids who can't digest food to get their nutrients. Who didn't have a chance of fighting before because they didn't have the nutrients, but now we as a group and organization have been able to give them something that they wouldn't have before, another day of life. We've been able to give them the nutrients that they need to get back on their feet. And once they got back on their feet, they knew that it was deeper than just food. It was that someone looked out for me across the world who I may or may not never meet, but by them doing it for me, it inspires me to go pay it forward. See, our small actions have a large chain of actions. And that's what I love. So you do not have to be great to get started at changing the world. You just got to get started, and then you'll become great as you start to change the world. And that's what I wanted to say. And presenting yourself to the world. See, Project 7 is about professionalism. It's about how do you want the world and the world's viewers to see you. See, at Project 7, we want them to see us as professional. We don't want them to look at us as a corporate world. We want them to look at us as a caring world. And it's all about other people. It's all about caring. And that's where it came from. And I just get so fired up. I get so excited because as of October 19th, of 2015 when we officially made the announcement that we were going to go live with this project. We were going to go tell the world we were going to go feed 4 million people. And as of today, with 0 meals on 10/19, and as of today, 10/31/2015, we're near our goal. We reached 240 meals in less than that time span. So even though today is the last day for us to really push these last 200 meals across the board, I know in my heart that we'll get it done. Because, see, I know that in your hearts, you know people who are right now in a situation where they want to give back. And that's the thing, around November. Think about these months that are coming up. In November, see, I had a goal. I got a vision, and a vision came to me. You know, by November 26th on Thanksgiving, the vision is to walk out and tell people that not only did we do 240 or 400 here in October, but we walked into November and we were able to contribute to the world's global masses 840 meals for the people out there who did not have meals before. See, I really see us really going out there and storming out there and telling the world that 840 people with Project 7 have now been fed who didn't have a meal before. 840 people now have another opportunity at tomorrow that they didn't have before. 840 people, and continuing to grow to the 4 million, are going to have their lives impacted by change through Project 7, by you stepping up, by you also making the commitment to say, hey, I'm committed to a goal that's higher than life. I'm committed to a goal that's just more than about product. It's about touching people. It's about sending a message to our state, our country, our globe as a nation, that we as people can rise up and stand together. And what we stand for is equality. See, what we stand for is purpose. But what we stand for most is people loving on other people. But that's really what and if you want to know more about that, you can definitely contact me. But that's really where my heart is. That's really what it's about. It's really about giving back. And like I said, it's a 7-year call. This isn't a overnight, we're going to feed 4 million. No, this is a long time. This is a long time call. This is a 7 mil goal. This is a 7-year goal to go out there across 7 continents and go feed 4 million people and tell the world that young people were a part of this. That, you know, we as millennials with this stigma upon us that we're entitled, you know, that we deserve, we're deserving, that we beg for everything. No, we stepped up and we fought for what we believed in because we knew what was right within our hearts, and we knew that the purpose was bigger, and we knew that not only that we knew that, but we knew that we could get it done simply because we as young people know what we know, and that's what we do. So if you see yourself, or with that said, if you see yourself at any time, at any point in your life wanting to contribute to a higher goal, wanting to give back to people around the world, wanting to stand for something bigger than just a purpose, wanting to partner with people who are positive mindsets, who like to get around other successful people to build themselves up, to build their confidence, to build their stability, to build a legacy and leave behind a better generation than what we as young people inherited. I'd say reach out to the person who put you on this call. Reach out to the person who gave you the information. Reach out to the person and say, hey, how can I get a part of Project 7? What do I have to do in order to be a part of Project 7? And they can walk you through the steps. They can take you and they can show you exactly what to do and what will be the next step. And if they can't, you just allow them to connect you with me, and I can take you to the next steps, and we can make this thing happen. And we can now, in December 30th, 2022, go out there and say, hey, we as young people stood for a better cause, and we as young people went out and we fed 4 million people, and that's what we believe in. So without that, I'm going to turn it back to Mr. DJ Snyder.
Awesome, brother. Mr. Jarrell White, I mean, I get so fired up every single time I hear you speak. I'm sure everybody on the line right now is super fired up as well. And we're just so excited about this whole mission because, like we're saying, Project 7 is just such an infused higher purpose of living that we all now are a part of. And so definitely just get creative. You know, think of ways on how you can market yourself, not only from the business, from a product standpoint and business standpoint, but now think, how can you market yourself to, you know, maybe churches or charities or just people who are in love with giving back and just want to give, you know. Just get creative with ways on how to connect with these types of people. And, you know, like I was saying, you know, I'm definitely about to place an order here for some meal packs to really give back and help hit the goal for 400. So if anybody else is, you know, wanting to do that, I would definitely do that by the end of the night. We're actually also have a really cool program that we're really working with on Project 7. If you're trying to get into the Facebook group that we actually have, it's a secret Facebook group, but if you're interested in looking at more information, definitely ask one of us to get inside of that group to hear the information. We're actually going to be setting up monthly calls and maybe even having 2 calls a month, just really sharing the opportunity for people to give back. So almost like an opportunity presentation, say like, you know, how we usually do with products, but we're really just going to specifically focus on this type of Project 7, we're going to really do calls on, how to get back and how to get started and stuff like this. So just really grateful you guys took out the time. Thanks again for jumping on the call. Be smart today. Be smart tonight. Understand tomorrow is a whole new month. It's a whole new slate. You can literally start from fresh tomorrow. So just understand you can finish the month off strong, and you can start even stronger tomorrow for a whole new month and a whole new 60 days until the end of the year. So with that, guys, thank you for your time. Have a blessed night. And with that, we will see you guys soon. Bye for now.